our teacher votes count a lot.
Second, we both have a very clear clarity on why you guys invited both of us. So, but still I have to thank you for both, all of you, for arranging this meeting, particularly in Guntur area. The President Srikant Babu Garu, Father Bharat Garu, I met him before the election. I asked his blessing. So I had to come for this today event. So thank you for all your help and all the other members of the association and our Guntur MLA and the Minister Manohar Garu. Thank you. But anyway, so thank you for coming together united, not only for this event, but actually creating the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and change makers. And I also want to thank you for all the contributions you have done, whether during the help of COVID or giving Chief Minister Relief Fund during the recent floods, or even more importantly and more personal to us, for providing free buses during the electoral campaigns. So private schools are an integral part of this global society, and you are in a unique situation, both as an opportunity and a place for little contention, as Manohar Garu explained earlier. We do understand the advantages of the private schools, and there are numerous. Obviously, excellent resources and facilities. Coming from science and technology to arts and athletics, because government schools do not have all these facilities. So it provides multiple opportunities and creates an environment for diverse expertise and the interest of the children. Number two, it has much smaller class sizes. So it creates much more personalized teaching for the students and creates a nice teacher-student relationship, which basically acts as a second parent during the daytime for most of the children. And number three, you all produce specialized curriculums. These curriculums are a lot more innovative, forward thinking, and goes around in a big picture, whether it is project-based learning, multiple language immersion, or advanced STEM programs. So our students are future-ready leaders. And fourth, you provide much more holistic development, whether it is character building, leadership programs, community service, and all the extracurriculars. So we do understand the importance of all the private schools overall. I understand the concerns that you guys have had over the last 5 years. But the last 5 years, administration was not an educated administration. You cannot expect much better than that from them. But here, you have everybody who understands, whether Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu, or Dynamic Minister Lokesh Garu, or our local MLAs and everybody. There are multiple people who will protect you in every step of the way and understanding all the benefits of the private schools. So then there are obviously misconceptions, and maybe, there may be few things. In every place, there are certain people, once they get the brand, they take advantage of it. It may not apply to all private schools, but there are obviously misconceptions about people paying a lot of higher tuition, especially in a place where the rural economy is significantly involved and their incomes are not as much as they would like to. So it creates a imbalance. There is no doubt about that. And it widens the gap between the social classes. And people, obviously, whoever is capable of paying will all be coming to certain schools. So it creates a inequality in social diversity. And it widens the social gaps, as Manohar Garu said again. And then because of the abuse of few people, it creates the fear of commercialization, prioritizing the profits over the reputation or equitable learning. So there is always some public anger about transparency, ethics, and community engagement. We understand the shortcomings as well. But I think there are better ways everybody can do to continue to educate the benefits while at the same time explaining the shortcomings of the misconceptions. For example, you continue to maintain the rigorous standards, as you all said, the newer technology courses, whether AI, robotics, we can see. And people need to be aware of those things, what private schools are doing versus what the government schools. Government schools cannot offer all these innovative areas. You need to continuously engage the communities, whether through the seminars or parent-teacher conferences, not only showcasing what you are doing, and second is actually showing your audited financials of your private schools, right? There is a cost structure involved. How much is involved in providing the employment, the infrastructure cost, your interest, your electricity bills. All those things can be, if you can be a little bit more transparent. I don't think anybody would have a problem if somebody makes 10-20% profit in any business, whether it is a school or anything. Nobody would question that. But people have a misunderstanding. Maybe you guys are making 50%, 60% when they see it. But when you clearly explain during the admission process, create if I were you, this is what I would do. I generate this much revenue, this is my cost. And this is the reason we are paying. And if that involves government taxes and other stuff, you should educate them. Once you educate and show them and really explain the benefits of the private schools, whether it is an all-round development or teaching the character, values, and how they become global leaders, I think large part of this misconceptions can be reduced significantly. That is my sincere suggestion. And as you all know, you all know better than me, and continue to innovate, global collaboration with other universities or other international schools can also increase your reputation and creates value. As long as there is a lot of value that the parents are seeing, they would be willing to pay, whether it is experiential learning, project-based learning, and creating a holistic wellness and mental health programs. All these things creates value, and you will not have much problem. So I wanted you to consider all these things. From the government side, we will continue to do whatever we can do. Please continue to move ahead with a shared responsibility. Always understand education is not a privilege for the few. Select, champion inclusivity, engage communities, lead innovation, make sure excellence, empathy, and equity are the pillars. And I once again thank you for illuminating all the young minds, inspiring the future leaders, and innovating for better tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.